With the basic and extended parameters, you can create standard materials that can cover a wide range of surface types. However, you can't create patterned surfaces or materials with these parameters. Examples of patterns would be marble or wood, and so forth. To do this, you need to use mapped materials. Mapped materials can be manipulated by scrolling down to the Maps rollout. The Maps rollout has a very simple interface. It has a list of different types of maps with checkboxes that can be checked on or off. It has amount sliders that you can change by dragging up and down while clicking. And the amount is in percentage, 0% to 100%. And then to the right of that, you have the map buttons that allow you to select a specific raster map for each one of these properties. A raster image is a scanned photograph, an AVI movie, a QuickTime movie, anything with raster information in it. And you can use raster images to apply to a material. So let's try this out. To apply a material to a particular quality, for example, bump, check on that quality, adjust the amount, and then click on the material button or the bitmap button. Doing this brings up the material map browser. You can select from the list, as we've done previously, and once you find the image that you're looking for, you can either click OK or double-click on that image. Now this makes my image bumpy, makes my material bumpy. And it does something else. Remember before we talked about having different levels in creating materials? Well, I've created a new level. You can see here that I have my original material, and then I have my map, my bump map. And it says here that it's a bump map. Under the rollout, I have my bump map controls. I can control the offset of my bump map, the tiling of the bump map, the angle, and a bunch of other surface configurations. And because this is a basic disk, we won't be able to get into all of these, but we will touch on them from time to time. Now, to move back in the hierarchy, we can do one of two things. We can click on the Go to Parent button, which will bring me back to the original material, Material 1, or we can go to the pull down and select Material 1. Let's try the first way. I click on the Go to Parent, and it goes back to the parent material. So there's a hierarchy here. And I can scroll down and up to see what maps I have on. I can increase the value, and you can see that my material is getting bumpier. If I double click, I can get a bigger preview of that material. So if I increase this all the way and then double click on it, I get another preview with the update. If I want to create another map, I can do one of two things. Let's say I want to create a reflection map. I can either click on here and select a new map altogether, or I can simply click and drag to paste an instance, a copy, or to swap materials from one map to another. I'm just going to copy this over. I can turn up and turn down my reflection so it's a little more subdued, and then double click to get a preview. And this can go on and on. You can have many, many different maps. So mapped materials let you add texture and patterns to your surfaces, and they're a very, very powerful and a very deep way of creating materials. You can go through multiple levels. To edit a level, click on that map, And you can see in the hierarchy that it's at that next level of the hierarchy. And you can go forward to a sibling or go back to the parent being the parent material.